Well, hello. Hello there. Alan here. Glad you could make it. This is the I'll get around to it later tag, and I really can relate to the title of this tag. I am a very good, or is it bad? Um, Procrastinator, indeed. But I'm having a hard time deciphering who the original creator of this tag is. It has something to do with Jess uh, TV or Book Girl TV, and I'll just copy and paste it in the description box below, along with some other answers and uh, tag some people at the end. So guess what? I have the answers here, but I don't have the prompt, so I'm gonna have to pause. Sorry. Okay, now I've got my other phone. See, I have two phones. It's weird. Like my Voxer is this phone, and that's my other phone. So here's the first prompt. There's seven in all. Then I'll tag people. Pretty quick tag. A classic book that you have been meaning to read forever, but haven't read yet. So I put North and South. I've been trying to tackle this novel for years. I even tried to buddy read it with Brian at Bookish, I think last year or the year before, and I couldn't get through it, or life happened, and I think I've went back to it again. I know how good it is, and I've read her ghost tales stories, so I don't know what's up with that. I also want to read Middlemarch again. I haven't read that since the 80s, and I don't remember a thing about it. Prompt 2. A book on your shelf that you haven't read yet. How do you like me now? The Book Thief. Yeah, I picked this book up when I was in a hotel for like a week and needed something to read, and I bought it at a grocery store. You ever do that? I bought a Stephen King book, this, and they had Catcher in the Rye. Guess what? Well, out of those three, I read Catcher in the Rye and reviewed it. It's back there. I buy that book and give it away to people. Catcher in the Rye. But The Book Thief. I don't know if I'll ever read it. Y.A., right? Yeah. I don't know. 3. A book that you recently got that you haven't read yet. Right here. You know it, North Woods. Pretty new. It was up there in the BookTube Prize, and my friend Flossie at Grape Jelly Library and I are going to buddy read that. In fact, I was supposed to start last night, but the basketball game was on. Prompt 4. A book you have had forever but haven't read yet. Now this guy, W.G. Sebald, The Rings of Saturn. I've had this for years. Brian at Bookish recommended this. I have another one of his books. Should have written it down before I started talking. I have another one of his books on my Kindle to read. So I'd like to get around him. I think I started this, and there's a note here on the bell jar. Not necessarily Sylvia Plath, but it's in there, the bell jar, and I don't know, I didn't need to get to it. 5. A book a friend recommended that you haven't read yet. And that would be Heinz Crossing. Funny story about this. Look at this big brick. Brand new book. Brand new book with a brand new bookmark in it. The farmer creator booktuber Nettie and I became friends, and Greg was friends with her, and that we were all going to buddy read this on her recommendation. So now, and she hasn't been around for over a year, and now Greg and I are stuck with this brick. Have you guys ever read this? I'd like to. It's like it has a cool, nice cover, one of those nice, uh, those fancy, I don't know, the different covers that came out a few years ago. So Heinz Crossing, yes. 6, a book you're procrastinating on. Now, you ever done these answers or these prompts are all the same? You notice that? I mean, they could. Uh, the masterpiece by Lawrence Stern, The Life and Opinions of Tristan Shandy, Gentleman. How about that? Now, I've been wanting to read this because it's a Penguin classic, but uh, it has illustrations. It's in Finnegan's Wake a lot. Joyce liked it. Final prompt, yay. Uh, the next book on your TBR, and that's for the group read of Thomas Pynchon's. Hang on. I've been working out. Here, I'll prove it. I've been working out. Look. See? I can do that. But this book is a brick, man. It's over 1,000 pages. It's my favorite novel of all time. I've got 2 copies of it, both annotated. Yeah, Against the Day. If you're interested in pitching or would be interested in reading Against the Day, drop a line in the comments and we'll get you in the Voxer group. It's a lot of fun. We're doing it in December and January. So I'm going to tag the people I mentioned and Randy Ray. Talked to him today. He's out of the hospital, doing well. Gareth, Big Hard Gareth at Book Songs and Other Magic. MJ, I don't think you've done this tag yet. Let's see. Roz, Skeledaniling About the Books. Did I mention you in this, I think? I thought about you when I was writing it. Flossie, Grape Jelly Library. James at Quaint and Curious Volumes. And the 3 Jims. Jim at Jim Books, Reading and Stuff. Jim Reads Too Slow. And Jim at Mystery Mayhem. So thank you all. Have a great day.